What up? So today there's several things going on. I'm hoping that we also get a package from UPS, but as of right now, this car is pending sale to Brad Peters, the homie who actually won the Daihatsu Mira walkthrough. He said he wants to take this logo. David is back from Miami. He just dropped off the Pajero to Steven. I am now taking the Teddies off because they're not going to go on the logo. It does look kind of cool with the VXs. I still think that these are going to go on the Acti.
By the way, if you ever have Honda Civic, well, I don't even know if Honda Civics are like this or not, but I was prying this away. It's got these little tabs. But then thank goodness I didn't pry too hard because there's a screw. And now I'm trying to figure out how to get the radio off.
To install what?
A Toto.
We're putting in the 1.5 in.
F7.
This is the same one that we put in the town box. Both Mira walkthroughs. The Minica.
Yeah, imagine that in there. Sick, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't really. If it was like that.
I mean, it could also stick out a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But can it stay in place where it's at right now?
Yeah, once I modify this. See, the problem is the A Toto single din or double din. It doesn't have this ridge like all the double din or single dins here. So this sits over it perfectly like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so now I would have to essentially be cutting that little lip off to modify it to work.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I mean, realistically, you're only doing this maybe in the summer or winter once.
Yeah, and like I said, it's probably gonna sit more like that, right? So it's like, picture it.
Update, the moment we've all been waiting for. Did I order the right gasket? Did I order the right manifold? I'm assuming this is probably the turbo gasket. This is some empty switches. And then this is actually my rear bumper. That chrome piece that's broken back there.
Moment of truth, is it correct? The answer is yes, it is correct.
Why do you think?
Because look at it.
You haven't even looked at it.
The turbo goes right there. Look at it. I'm telling you, yes. Shout out to OK Garage.
Are you willing to bet?
Willing to bet.
For real?
Yeah, willing to bet. 100%.
You didn't even take out the bag or nothing.
Oh, it's brand new, bro. You got to get that powder coated though.
Why?
Blue. I mean, come on. High heat temperature. Someone pops it open. You want them to see your freaking.
What about my valve cover?
Yeah, we'll do that next though.
What about my intake?
Yeah, same thing.
So you think 100%?
100% is correct. Like, we can unbolt that right now.
Relax. Dude's trolling me right now.
But it is. Look at it. Look where the turbo sits right there.
I understand that, but what about everything else?
What about everything else? Everything else is perfect. It's correct.
I don't want to be wrong, bro. Where's this bolt right here?
What bolt? Right here. Dude's looking for everything in the book to say it's wrong.
I just don't want to I don't want to do this twice.
You did order it. Sight unseen. No pictures.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I get it.
This is really thin, by the way.
Yeah. So that's probably why it broke. Because they were pushing too much boost through this. This is a 6-second car right here.
What up? So I'm going to go back outside in a second and show you guys everything that me and David were working on yesterday. But here's more of what came in the box. This is the charcoal canister from my engine. I thought that this would be easier to install, and maybe just looking at it, it looks a little scary, but this is snipped. So I thought it could just go into my car, but maybe mine has that already. We're going to go outside and check. And then I'm not sure where this bottom one goes. But either way, I bought it just because I remember someone commenting, I believe the homie Rex, was saying maybe my fuel issue is the fact that one of these aren't all the way connected. So let's go to the car and check. The main star of the show is here though. We got the new manifold gasket, turbo gasket, and then I got a rear bumper for my car. I'll bring this outside also. So it's currently 7:30 in the morning. I'm about to drive to Jersey, drop this thing off. Soon to have a window. But yeah, that middle piece is my rear bumper. This is all off of Miragino. So it's a 3-piece plastic. There's that piece, the middle, and then the left side. The left side looked good. That's why I didn't order it. But now looking at this, I didn't realize that maybe I should have ordered the right, or all three honestly, but I wasn't able to find all three in great condition. And now, before we head to Jersey, let's just compare charcoal canisters. Maybe they're exactly the same and this was just a waste of $20, but I want to just confirm. So there's my canister. This line right here is connected. Oh wait, there's 3. So there appears to be one more line that's like right here that is open. So this one doesn't have it, and it's for my engine. That one does. It's kind of hard to really show exactly where it is, but it's basically right there. That black piece that is open. Not sure what that is. That could not even be my fuel problem, but that one's exposed. Should I close that? Should I open it? Is that just for circulating? But besides that, you can see those 2 pieces there kind of look exactly like those 2. It just doesn't have an opening or anything here. I'm gonna attack that more probably when I do the manifold. That way this could be out the way. I could take out the battery if anything, and definitely just have a lot more room. But I got the Mira all cleaned up. I'm about to start it. Let's do our 1.5 hour road trip. And then update on the logo. Still for sale. $4,500 as it is. We weren't able to put that A-Toto in. It just didn't work with the single din that's on here now. So whoever buys this next, or maybe me and David just buy one, it just needs to be a normal single din, not a 1.5 like the A-Toto. Obviously, I can't put a double din in there, but we at least did this. You already know. H4's on there. And then tomorrow I'm hopping on a flight that is over 10 hours. I'm not gonna tell you guys where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere far, somewhere to create some amazing content that I can't really do here in New York or really America per se. So see you guys tomorrow. Next video will not be on the East Coast or the West Coast. It'll be a complete different time zone, and I'm gonna be there for a bit. When it rains, it pours, literally. I'm about to drive this 1.5 hours. I come outside, I move the car. Pool of coolant. Let's drive it up on the ramps and let's see what this could be. I think because it's on the ramps, I'm not able to see exactly where it's leaking from. So I guess I have to get it back on the ground. I wonder if it's my water pump. Ah man, blueberry lemon. You never fail to amaze me, man. Update, so I drove it around the block. I had it idling in my backyard some more, and it stopped leaking. So what I'm gonna do now is drop off some more orders. Shout out to everybody who's supporting the giveaway and the website. After that, I'm gonna get some gas, and while I'm pumping gas, if I can drive 10 minutes to the post office, another 5 minutes to get gas, and there's no leak, then I brought this bottle of coolant. Let's hope that, I don't even know. I don't even want to think it's my water pump or something. So we'll find out exactly what it is. Let's drive to the post office and gas station, update you guys while I'm getting gas. We'll get under the car again, and hopefully it's, I don't even know if I want to say hopefully it's not leaking, because I want to see where it's leaking from. Do I need to tighten a clamp? Do I need to buy a new hose? I want to figure out exactly what caused it to leak to begin with, because I haven't drove this car in over a week. First stop, post office. Let's check if we're leaking. I don't think that was me, but let's drop this off and come back and see if that little puddle is bigger. All right, let's get gas. See if we're leaking over there. Made it to the gas station. Update on the leak. It's almost like the car is telling me, Nicholas, maybe it's all in my head, but Nicholas, pump the brakes before you invest another $1,500 into your already, at this point, $14,000 Mira. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Should you do that prior to doing the manifold? That's the $1 million question. And I don't know what the answer is. Like, part of me feels like, I mean, if it has a blown engine, I think I'd still fix it. I think I'd still figure out a way to get a TR-XX here and just swap the engine. But I don't know. I'm kind of having second thoughts. The thing is, I'm going away for 2 weeks, right? Because I'm going away for 2 weeks, dropping off the Mira is perfect. Just because when I get back, it's done. If I drop off the Mira and I'm not going away for 2 weeks, what do I make content on? I guess I can make content on like the logo or the Acti or the town box, but my flight's already booked. There's no way I could really stop that from happening. I could just not drop it off, I guess. I don't know. Let me pump some gas. This is going to take 30 minutes. So while I do this, I'll really contemplate if it makes sense investing more money, or do we hold off? That's the $1,500 question. 20 minutes later, let's start the car again. Maybe starting it will engage in whatever leakage or whatever is going on, but let's check right now actually. Oh man, this love-hate relationship with this car is, you guys don't understand it. Start it up. Are you pissing out fluid? Let's give it some revs, because this is the last test. This is the last test right here. If I give it some revs, let's hear that good old squeal. Wow, you know what's crazy? Oh, I was gonna say, I think the squeal went away. All right, some good old revs. If we're leaking, we're staying. If we're not, we're going. All right, let's head to Jersey. Pray for me in the comments right now. So I actually forgot my portable charger home. So I have another opportunity to not do this drive. Let's go inside. Let's come back. If we see coolant, we're not going. If we don't see coolant, we're going. I mean, someone commented a while ago that I've been saying I wanted a project car. I keep buying clean cars like the town box, that I wanted a project car, and I guess don't ask for something you don't really want. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna get my charger. I'm gonna come back in 30 seconds and let's hope there's no water, coolant. One last inspection. It is kind of wet right here. But you can see that this hose completely dry on the tranny. That also looks very dry. I texted my cousin, he said, was my water pressure low, but I'm not even sure how one gauges that. I guess you only live once, right? Let's drive to Jersey. So I'm a couple blocks away from the spot. Car drove fine, car still on. That never changed. I don't think that my sensor's wrong. If I was leaking a lot, I've been parked here also for like 30 seconds, so let's see what happens. But if I was leaking a lot, I think that, you know, I would have overheated or something. So let's see, moment of truth. Oh, I think that might be me, no? Let me move the car up a little bit, actually. Let me move it up. And I think that might be me. I could have been there already, but I'm gonna move up to like right here. And I'll leave the car on some more. And let's see if we get another puddle. Just when you thought Blueberry Lemon only had one or maybe two issues with the turbo slash manifold, it looks like I'm also leaking coolant. Now the big question is from where? I don't think it's my overflow. Could be my radiator, although the water is a lot further back. Could be the lower hose, but I just don't see anything from here. I don't have any jack or tools with me. I mean, the car's gonna stay like this regardless. I guess when I come back from my trip, I'm going to have to look into that as well as everything else. So at least while I'm gone for the next 2 weeks, I can order some parts. So yeah, I don't really have the tools or anything to really diagnose it too much. I mean, luckily I was able to drive an hour and a half with, from my understanding, no major issues. Now let's just drive over to the place. I'm gonna make sure that they let me keep this part that they cut out. I think I might put this over whatever they do, or maybe I'll tell them to do it themselves. But I definitely want to keep this for myself. I don't want them to throw it away. So the car's off now, and I don't see any leakage. Does that mean it's the, well, something that, I don't even know. I was gonna say maybe it's my water pump. Maybe it's something that while the car's on and water is circulating through that it's leaking. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm actually literally speechless. I'm speechless. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Part of me really should not invest another $1,500, but for all the doubters who keep saying this isn't my quote-unquote forever K, what do you have to say now? Like, I'm leaking coolant. I have an unknown sound that could be my turbo or manifold. And honestly, by forever, I don't mean I'm going to keep this till I'm 99 years old or whatever the case may be, but I do plan on keeping this for like, I mean, maybe forever. Like maybe for 5 years, which in my opinion is forever. For someone that creates content, that's so long. I'm about to start the car now. See if I can have it to leak again. Let me know what I should buy while I'm gone. I'm gonna let this warm up a little bit. Let's revisit under the car in a couple seconds. It's so odd. Like, I wish it would just leak out fully. I don't think it's this either, and it's too hot for me to check right now. But I don't know. We'll figure something out. I definitely want to order parts while I'm gone, though, so let's see. So it's been idling for like 10 minutes. Oh man, this car is cursed. Enough with this. Let's just drive over there, talk about this window, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to say in the comments.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.